Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the cooking nurse once again, and still in today's video we're not cooking, but we are going to be sharing, or I am going to be sharing some of the things I did as a reaction towards my previous video, because I got a lot of people asking me. People still call me up to now and asking me, what did you use, what did you do to recover from the infection. So that is what we're going to be discussing today, or that is what I'm going to be discussing today. I hope it helps someone, and I hope you who is watching right now, you're kind enough to share this information with some other people who are in the same situation as I was, and maybe spread some hope, or if they could try some of the things, or maybe if they were not doing some of the things, it could help them get out so well and strong, and be able to smile again. So welcome back, and if you're a new subscriber, or if you're just new here, this is my first video that you're watching, please remember to subscribe, join the family. We usually share food recipes, we talk everything, food, health, and everything that really we would love to talk about. So yeah, it's the cooking nurse, and remember to give this video a thumbs up. So a few weeks ago, specifically um, 2 weeks, I posted a video sharing my experience from when I was down with COVID-19, and a lot of people have asked me, what did you do? What did you use? Because there's not a lot of options out there right now, and most of the people are testing positive, and they can't make it to the hospital because right now we're in a lockdown. And so they would love to do some of the things that they think I did, or I think helped me overcome the really bad condition I was in with the infection. So first of all, I would love to let you know that COVID-19 is not the normal small infections we get. It's a viral infection, and if you understand, or if you've read, you've researched, there's not a lot of drugs on market for viral infections. So that means you will not find cure right now. However much you're going to try this and try that, it is no guarantee that you're going to get healed by using several antibiotics. For example, a lot of people are using azithromycin. I did use azithromycin. It did not help me until my aunt prescribed. My aunt is a medical personnel. Until she prescribed ceftriaxone, and I used it. And a lot of people have been asking me, which is that drug you used? Which is that drug you used? Please, there's no guarantee that that drug is going to help you. But if you ask, or maybe use it and it helps you, well and good. It did help me. It helped my mom. It helped my brothers who were down also. But then azithromycin helped my son and my friend who was also down. So you don't have to go with a specific or fixed mind that this is the antibiotic I want, because keep in mind that this is a viral infection. However, there are some of those home remedies that we can do, or some of the things we can do when you test positive. First of all, you need to first know if it's the virus. Don't burn yourself, don't kill yourself out when it's just something else or different. So you need to first understand that I am dealing with a certain infection before you try to treat it. I know a lot of people are scared out there. They do not want to test, but I would say that to be on a safer side, especially if you are pregnant, because people are going to give you I would say there's not, right now where I live in Uganda, we are in a lockdown. There's not a lot of vehicles moving, or facilities to access, and you're going to ask your friends, I am feeling this and this. Maybe there are even signs of, they are just side effects of pregnancy and everything. You just feel small body weakness or some fever, and then boom, you're buying antibiotics, you're doing this and that and everything, and you could end up harming yourself or your unborn baby. So one thing I would say is, please first test for COVID-19 in Uganda. It's free in some places. Those are government facilities. If you have the money, you can go to these labs that are doing those tests, and you test. Once you confirm you have the virus, then you can come home and try doing all these things like your friends, or like I am going to share. Those people who have being down with COVID-19, I would say it breaks people differently. Someone will just be asymptomatic all through, or someone is going to break out, like really see that you're almost dead, but then recover. And I would say that if it's possible, may people just be sharing some of their experiences in the comment section so that someone else out there can be able to, read and understand that everyone has a different experience and not everything they did is going to help the other person. So, one thing is avoid coldness. That happened to me. Every time I breathed in cold air, it always turned out a nightmare. So always avoid coldness. Make sure when it's the wind is blowing, maybe your windows are closed, maybe you just have a scarf around your neck, and don't breathe in a lot of cold air, so you can wear your mask so that you block it from entering. And never, or never, don't try to drink ice cold drinks. Actually, up to now, it must be like a month almost since I tested positive, but then I tested negative about 2 weeks ago. Thank God I have not been able to drink super cold drinks or have ice in my drink or anything. So if you're a cold drink lover, please try in that time when you test positive to move away from cold drinks. Have your warm water flask and make sure you keep on sipping on that hot water all through the day. Keep your throat, keep your mouth wet, but with a hot drink. Then we have dawa tea, and a lot of people have used this, but in excess, that sometimes people have developed ulcers. Because if you've realized, when you have COVID-19, most times you lose appetite. But because they've told you dawa tea or this mixture, the concoctions are going to help you, the mixture of ginger, garlic, lemon, and honey, put it in your water and drink all through the day. That is going to help you. You do not have appetite for food. How much it's supposed to help you, build up your appetite. You go on drinking it every other 2 minutes, every other 2 minutes. Some people have turned out to get ulcers from that drink, and some of the experts have advised us that sometimes when you want to take that concoction or that drink, you should maybe do it at least 6 hourly. At least 6 hourly. If you're not so down, then you can have a cup in the morning and in the evening, or just in the evening when you're going to sleep. Don't overdo it. You can replace the dawa tea with hot water, hot plain water. You can do cucumber water. Just chop some cucumbers and put them in water. You can just do those small things that are going to be able to build up your immunity. It's not that the hot dawa tea is going to build up your immunity. It may cause more harm than you had planned. So make sure you balance it out. You can have a cup in the morning, a cup in the afternoon, a cup in the night before you sleep, and maybe in the middle of the night when you wake up. So that is it for dawa tea and the warm drinks. So in between, make sure to have snacks that are more nutritious than you have been taking, and those most times should be fruits. You can have your fruits and vegetables and everything that you can have. Those are smoothies. You can just blend out kale, spinach, put in a banana maybe for some sweetness or taste, anything, and then you have them. You can eat grapes, you can have mangoes, you can have watermelon, you can have kiwis, you can have any fruit that is available to you, but in moderate quantities. Don't sit down and eat the whole bunch of bananas. Don't sit down and eat the whole watermelon or a whole pineapple. And maybe you should be knowing some of the fruits that you shouldn't be taking, depending on the condition you're in right now. If you're diabetic, there are some things that you shouldn't be taking. If you're pregnant, there are some things you shouldn't be taking. So you should be knowing those things, and don't just do it because they told you to do. Fruits. And always remember, everything, if taken in too much quantities, can cause more harm than intended. Okay, so yeah, have a lot of fruits more in your diet in that time, and drink a lot of juices. Drink a lot of um, our frescas. Those are fresh waters that are infused in with some fruits. You can just chop, like I'd said, chop the cucumbers, put them in water, have that glass, let it sit maybe for a little while, and then drink that water. You can chop watermelon, just put it in water and drink that water, and then of course eat the watermelon. And the chia seeds, everything, okra, anything that you think is going to be able to help you that you are not doing. If you cannot access some of those fruits, then you buy multivitamins. They are available on market. They are in supermarkets, and I mean pharmacies. And here we are lucky that they will not be asking for a prescription. If you're buying multivitamins, if you're buying vitamin C, then you can just have those at home and be taking them once in a while or on a daily. For example, you can take vitamin C in the morning and in the evening, multivitamins once a day, and make sure you drink really, really a lot. If the condition gets worse, please go to the hospital. I know, I understand. I've tested the experience. It's not so easy to get to the hospital, but if there are means for you to get in the hospital and get oxygen and get much better, please do it. But some of the do's, make sure you have a warm water flask by your side. Stay warm, keep warm, and keep your throat wet or moist. Those are some of the things I did. Stay in your house. Stay in your house. By the way, some of the other things that people ask me, didn't your son get sick? I'm not sure, but maybe I would say, or I would want to believe that children have a stronger immunity compared to us, the adults, and especially the vulnerable group. Those are the adults, the elderly, the pregnant, and the people who have underlying conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, HIV, and everything. But yeah, I think you know how COVID spreads really. If I had COVID before I tested, then I was with my son. If I isolated myself, I was with him. And like I said, he developed a little bit of some cough and flu. It wasn't too much because he didn't stop playing, and he had his dad to take care of him. So he would give him multivitamins. He would make sure he feeds, drinks a lot of water. We actually switched off the fridge so that we do not get a lot of cold things. You're tempted to pick some ice cubes anytime and drop them in water, or maybe keep some of the drinks in the fridge and then have no patience to wait for them to warm up when you remove them. So you can do that. Yeah, my son, I think he got the infection, I think because he had some of the symptoms, but he got healed through those things. The same way my mom and my brothers are doing so well also. Told you my mom got the infection, but she got much better right now. And yeah, so once you've built up the immunity, there's no guarantee that you cannot get reinfected. So please, when you're moving out, or if you're going to do something, if you have a job to do, if you have a business to run, if you have to get back out there, make sure you're in your mask. Make sure you're in your mask. If you can, double mask, please do. The infection is really everywhere right now. If you don't have anything to do, stay home. Be like me. Joking. Stay home and continue doing those things. Continue drinking warm things, eating really well, because you have a little human growing inside you. If you're not pregnant, you still do them because you need to stay stronger, just in case you're exposed once again, you're able to fight it off quickly, because now your body already knows about it. And if you're in a place that really offers vaccination, please go and get vaccinated. I know there are so many words are surrounding vaccination, and people are saying, oh, this or that, or this or that or that. But if it's approved and you're going to get help from it, please get vaccinated. Because the essence of getting vaccinated is that they give you a dormant vaccine, a dormant virus that is going to awaken your system to build antibodies that are going to be able to recognize the real virus once it hits you. But if it hits you when you've never seen the virus, then it's going to hit you hard. I almost died here. You get, so it's a new strain. It's a new thing with our bodies are seeing. If it finds when you're not strong enough to fight it off, it may break you. So if you can prepare your body, if you can prepare your, your system to fight it off, please go and get vaccinated. And I just hope that as we get back to normal, as we get used to the new normal anyway, we stay safe, we stay eating, feeding very well, because I mean, who doesn't want good food? Please make sure to eat all those things and be healthy and be happy. Think positive. Your mind saves you more than actually drugs. How you think or how you see things or how you feel about things is going to help you much more than even the drugs, because they're not even drugs. We're just doing things we've been doing, just a different way. So if you wake up in the morning, oh my god, I'm going to die, then you're gonna die. But if you wake up and you're like, no, I am strong, I am fighting this, I am gonna win, and get out there in your kitchen and get things done. Prepare yourself, or if you have someone to help you, they bring food, you try your best to have the meals, however much you're not used to that type of meals, like spinach smoothies. Really, I'm not a fan of spinach smoothies, but if I must do that right now to keep strong, then I'll do it. So yeah, guys, that's it for today, and I'm gonna call it a day from here. I've already wasted enough of your time, so I'll see you again in my next video. I lost my phone, by the way. That is why I'm not able to film the recipe videos, but I'm recovering it so soon, maybe next week, and we can kick off immediately. But I hope you guys stay safe, because we need you, I need you, I need to have people to talk to, communicate to every other time I show up on this red app. So I'll see you soon in my next video, because that's how YouTube works. And bye bye.